With the new zombies mode, we've got a lot of cool new maps, but aren't some of the old maps pretty cool as well? Today I'm going to go over zombies maps that should be remastered in Black Ops Cold War. Welcome back to COD Trendy, let's get into the video. Number 10, Shinonuma. A map set in the center of a swamp is right for an extension. There's plenty of areas on Shinonuma that can be opened up, enabling tons of new additions that could be added. With the swamp aesthetic, searching for new items could prove to be incredibly fun. There could also be ways to include to make moving around in the swamp easier. Shinonuma is filled with untapped potential that could very easily be obtained with the right changes and additions. Plus, there's plenty of opportunities for score streaks to be used. Number 9, Origins. Some people consider Origins to be the best zombies map to date. Whether or not you agree with that, everyone can agree that Origins is a map that shouldn't be remastered. There was an Origins version in Black Ops 3 with Zombies Chronicles, which was a weaker version than the Black Ops 2 original. There isn't anything that Origins needs. The map is one of the biggest, and adding onto will only hinder the map rather than help it. Origins is something that's apart from Zombies history, and shouldn't be brought back out for another version of it.
It's happening again.
Requiem actual strike team is on the ground. Investigate the site, contain the threat.
Roger.
Number 8, Varut. Varut is an incredibly small map and one that would benefit from a remaster. It can be a small part of an overall larger map, just like how Nocturne and Toten is a small part of Die Machine. There's a lot of areas that can be explored from outside its walls. Being able to explore the center courtyard for the first time would be amazing, especially since it's one of the most iconic, unreachable areas of zombies. From what we've seen of Die Machine, Zombies is returning to its scary roots, so Varut is the perfect match to fit the theme.
When I finish chewing, I will spit on the grave.
Number 7, 9. While Black Ops 4 is a zombies game with probably the most problems, 9 is a shining gem from it. The atmosphere is incredible, however, it's not one that would fit into the tone of Cold War zombies. 9 is something that works well in the Chaos storyline, but doesn't in any other one. With the idea of 9 outside of Black Ops 4 may be tempting for some, 9 is a map that should stay in the game it was introduced in. 9 is also too new of a map, and needs time to settle before remake talks should even be considered.
Let's get straight into that video. Now, as always, I like to credit the founder of this, but I'm not actually sure who found it. Haven't got a clue.
Number 6, Shangri-La. Shangri-La is generally considered the weakest map in Black Ops 1's incredible catalog. It's a visually stunning map, and being boosted by next-gen graphics will make it gorgeous. Visuals aside, Shangri-La is a map that would benefit from some new areas being added and fixing some frustrating things with the mud maze and its randomness. Our remastered Shangri-La can take notes from Classified by letting you know the routes before you step on them. The monkeys can also be adjusted to be a little less annoying, as losing a drop and not being able to get to it in time can be frustrating.
We must focus on what is important. This is not it. That.
Number 5, Ascension. Ascension was the first DLC map of Black Ops 1, and it's a map that's perfectly exactly how it is. Ascension is a large map with tons of space to run around in. Most remastered maps has added new areas, and that's something that Ascension doesn't need. The weapon variety is already fantastic as well, with multiple tactical weapons to make for varied runs of Ascension. There's nothing to improve upon on Ascension, so it shouldn't be on the mind for the remakes. The storyline up for the map was perfect, and changing it would hurt the map more than help it. Number 4, Remaster, Die Rise. Die Rise is generally one of the most hated maps in zombies, and one that would greatly benefit from a remaster. The changes to parts would be great, as you would have to lug around parts to a workbench at one time, like the original, making it so easier to get around without relying on waiting on elevators. It would be greatly appreciated. In addition, adding more to the rooftops area would be fantastic as well, as that's the best part in Die Rise. And hey, having an actual PhD flopper perk machine on the map can finally happen. Number 3, Doris. Doris is arguably the most iconic map in all of zombies, however, it's not a map that needs to be remastered. It's only happened once in Black Ops 3 with a giant, but that's already more than enough. A port was put into Black Ops 1 as well, meaning only Black Ops 2 and 4 are missing it. As old as Doris is, it's perfect as it is. Adding more to it would hurt the simplistic charm that Doris has to offer. Besides, other maps deserve to have a chance to shine, rather than in one that's been in more than a half of the zombie games. Number 2, Transit. Transit is one of the most ambitious maps that has had the potential to be one of the greatest. However, it turned out to be one of the worst. Because of that, a remaster of Transit with the power of new hardware can greatly improve on many of the issues Transit has. Getting rid of the fog and making Pack-a-Punch less of a coin flip would be fantastic. Changes to the jet gun would be appreciated, since it's incredibly frustrating that it can break. Having some control over the bus would be great too, so it doesn't leave without you and force you into one area until it gets back. Number 1, Der Eisenreich. Der Eisenreich was the first Black Ops 3 DLC map and one of, if not the greatest zombies maps ever released. Coming off the complex Shadows of Evil, Der Eisenreich was a deceptively easy map with some of the most fun wonder weapons in the bows. It's a perfect map and is a textbook Black Ops 3 map. As such, it would feel wrong for it to be in any other game. There isn't anything to add to Der Eisenreich and it's perfect how it is. Remastering Der Eisenreich would bring nothing to the table and would ultimately hurt the legacy left behind for Black Ops 3. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.